Hi everyone, Sully here from Black Ops Toys, coming at you today with an exciting build on this private military contractor, Field Recce, from 26055, from Easy and Simple. This is 26055R. There's two different versions, there's an R and an S, and I think we did an unboxing that we'll put a link to in the show notes on both sets so you can see the differences. We're going to do a build on this guy, and today we're going to start with, I believe we're going to do the chest rig, then we're going to go to the helmet, and then we'll move on to the weapons. This figure right here is not very difficult to put together. You want to take it and just go straight out of the box. So a lot of the gear is put together for you already. A lot of this stuff is super simple. It's not nearly as complicated as say a Marine type figure or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and do this and do it pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and take a look at the body. I'm just gonna freshen this up. I'm gonna tuck the laces. I'm gonna show you the t-shirt. You see, nice jacket. I pulled the chest rig off. You ready? Love it. All right, so this guy right here, would make a great figure if you just wanted the body and the head sculpt for a Sicario custom. This is Benicio del Toro, and it is an awesome figure, great head sculpt. Let's go ahead and get this thing buttoned up. So you notice these have socks on them, and I love these socks. So there's a couple things you can do with these socks. You can not use them on the figure, and you could use them to, say, cover your weapon cordage up top on a rifle, which would be really cool. I'm going to actually use them to tuck the laces in. So normally I tuck them in the back of the shoe, but since the socks are on there, I'm just going to tuck them right underneath the sock. Basically, I'm just trying to hide them and keep the laces out of the way. We're just tucking them out of the way because we don't want to see them when we pose the figure. Just going to take them, twist them, fold them, twist them, grab your tweezers, and hide those things. All right, that looks good. Much more professional. These are black multicam. Love them. Love them. I love this figure. It's just a great figure. So let's go ahead and bring the chest rig over. I'm using stock shots from the website, from the Minton box listing, and that kind of shows me how they set it up at when they put it together for the stock photos. And we're going to do something similar. So we're going to go ahead and show you how to do this chest rig. Let's see if they have. A lot of times they have pictures of parts that you can get a really good feeling for how they go together. We just got to look for something that's gonna. Okay. There we go. Okay, so the guy comes with two rifles. I'm going to set it up for more of the M14. You can set it up for this particular rifle, or you can set it up for this rifle. I'm going to go with this one. A couple things in here. So you do have hook and loop all throughout this thing. And this is very similar to this is like an identical copy to the real thing. Something I want to show you guys. So this is a micro chest rig. Again, we have inserts that we can do in there. You can see it holds magazines. This could be for an IFAK. This is what I carried all around Europe, and it was fantastic. You can put 3 straps on, 1 strap on, whatever. And then we have this one, which is really similar. This is by Spiritus. You can actually see the hook and loop in here, and these hold pistol magazines, flashlight, multi-tool. And then you have an insert in here for actual magazines as well. You can see that in there. That literally is this thing right here. So lots of cool things. So let's start this. So we got these little side panels right here, okay? And you can see there's hook and loop. on this thing. Okay. This right here covers the hook, essentially. And these can be used for radios, they could be used for magazines, they could be used for whatever. But these are going to wrap. You can see the hook and loop only goes one way. Just like that. And we're going to take this panel and come right back over it. All right, I just want to make sure that that's correct. So I'm just comparing it to right here. They only go one way, and you want these bungees to be able to pull up, not go down. So these can be for magazines. It can also be for a pistol. So next we have the insert right here. I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple of these magazines in. See that pocket right there? See the hook and loop here? This right here goes in here like that. Now let's see if we can get the magazines back in. What I'm doing is just separating the Velcro. It's allowing me to just shove this down a little bit. That looks good. Patch. Don't need this. You could keep it on, take it off, whatever. We're just going to do this just like on the box, essentially. So, we're going to see how this fits. These buckles are so small, they're hard to work with. Gotta be careful. Probably gonna have to loosen these a little bit. Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna loosen these back up. So looking at this and looking at the picture really closely, I see that it has MOLLE right here. And that's where this is going to actually come through, and that will secure that side pouch right there, so it doesn't go up or down. And I think we do that. Yeah, we're going to see how that works. I'm just going to elongate the straps a little bit. Ever so slightly. Making sure stuff is the same length. All right. That looks about good. Now, just for shits and giggles. Now this figure doesn't come with a radio. It comes with earmuffs, but not a radio. So you can see this right here. That basically allows you to extend the height of whatever you stick in there. So that can open the pocket up, make it smaller. Couple things. This right here, let me show you how this works, okay? When you get the figure, these are gonna come like that. You're gonna undo this. And this is basically for larger magazines or for like a large radio or whatnot. You can adjust the height or how much depth this has. So watch what I do here. We're going to Velcro that, and that's going to slip back in like that. And that allows us to put something bigger inside. You can see how that holds right there. And the hook and loop is on the inside. And then you have this little guy. So it can hold a radio or a larger magazine there, okay? So the other thing we've noticed is that we do have MOLLE right here. And then right here, these are laser cut, okay? When we put the chest rig on, we're actually gonna come through this with the buckle. Like that. And then same thing right here. This will be a good tip because most people won't know how to put this together. And that's how it's going to look. So detailed, the buckles are so tiny. So that's how it's going to look done proper. All right, so we're going to do a test fit real quick and see if that will work like we want it to. Since I did that one side already, I'm just going to slip that through. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the bottom here, on this side. You see that okay? Trying to do this on camera is hard. Doing it at odd angles. Okay, final back strap. Okay, you can see how it came through. Oh, who's your daddy? Look at that. Looks really good. Cool. So it doesn't have a secondary insert. If you bought any of the other like chest rig sets that came with the rifle sets, then you'd get other inserts of various style magazines, pistol magazines, etc., etc., etc. Those are all compatible, and anything that's got hook and loop, you can throw those other inserts into. This one does not have any more though, but we're going to go ahead and see what we can utilize on here. See how much that holds. So 2 rifle mags, 2 pistol mags, a couple of incendiary grenades. That's all she wrote for that. I'm going to go ahead and throw on this butt bag. So what I'm going to do with this does not connect to the chest rig. A lot of these do, but they'll have hook and loop on the side or on the back. This one does not. This is just kind of like a butt bag or a crotch pack. I'm gonna throw that out. All right, so I got some change. We're just gonna use a lot of this as just some weights to kind of make this stuff hang properly. Throw a couple of a dime and a penny in there. Utilize some of this and we'll just fill it back up. You can put anything in here you wanted. The cool thing about these figures is this is great base figure, right? So you can add so many different parts and pieces and really make it your own. But this comes with a lot of great gear. A lot of great gear. So. About right. That's really good. All right. So that's a good place to probably stop there.
Okay, so say, you know, thanks for watching. Next
Okay.
up, we're doing this, and then social subscribes.
Okay. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next step, which is going to be to do the helmet. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.